Within the complex fabric of prophetic discourse, the manifestation of the Antichrist, often referred to as the first beast, presents a disconcerting depiction. Upon first observation, it is possible for him to project an image of being an exemplary embodiment of moral excellence, exhibiting a mask of forthrightness, uprightness, and genuineness, a Messiah image. However, behind the surface of this facade, there exists a level of intricacy that challenges traditional assumptions, owing to the fact that his outward demeanor acts as an enigmatic disguise. The mysterious individual in question is expected to emerge as a proponent of peace, maybe urging for Israel to make compromises to achieve a peaceful resolution with Palestine. In the middle of a global context characterized by instability, calamities, and war, he will rise to an unprecedented level of global influence, obtaining a great deal of acknowledgement and respect from countries located all around the world. Nevertheless, the core of his personality will eventually be communicated to a worldwide audience via the global platform. But overall, the Antichrist will boastfully establish himself as a false savior, arrogate divine status to himself as a king, and command devotion. The Apostle Paul, with his great theological understanding, prophesied the future revelation of an individual referred to as the man of lawlessness, 2 Thessalonians 2:3. The revelation is expected to occur at the start of a 7-year agreement and culminate in a final period of 3.5 years, known as Jacob's trouble, characterized by the brazen transgression committed by the Antichrist inside the revered confines of the rebuilt temple in Jerusalem. This was spoken of by Jesus in Matthew 24 and Mark 13 as the abomination of desolation in the temple. The absence of rule and order may be seen via his refusal to adhere to the divine rule of the Torah, which serves as the fundamental basis for God's covenant with the Israelite people. He may assert the supremacy of Sharia law and advocate for the transfer of Israel's territories, a two-state solution to adherents of Arab desire. The Antichrist will be under the control of malevolent influences, a puppet controlled directly by Satan. As the genuine nature of his being becomes evident, he will undergo a transformation into a creature, emitting profane utterances directed at God, and exercising dominion over various ethnic groups, communities, and nations for a daunting duration of 42 months, Revelation 13. During this tribulation period, there will be a conflict initiated by him against those who identify as Jews and Christians, with a particular focus on those who faithfully follow God and testify to the teachings of Jesus as mentioned in Revelation 12:17. Over a duration of 3.5 years, denoted as a time, times, and half a time, also known as Jacob's trouble, the Antichrist will subject them to continuous oppression, signifying the concluding phase of the prophetic 70th week, Daniel 7 and 12. It is believed that after the rapture, there will be those who show great courage by accepting and following Jesus despite their dire circumstances. These individuals will endure great persecution by the zealous adherents of the Antichrist. The events that precede the ascent and rule of the Antichrist provide valuable insights, as they underscore the intricate nature of human behavior and the deceptive character of evil and how it may be masked. While these events happen, people around the world will watch a conflict that involves not only geographical entities but also spiritual entities. This conflict will be a cosmic battle between forces of light and darkness, truth and lies. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Ephesians 6:12. Tribulation believers will want to make sense of this prophecy and will need to be perceptive, vigilant, and resolute as they endure the suffering while maintaining faith in the final victory of justice over evil. Currently, there exists a significant amount of strife in the region of Israel. This prompts the question of whether we are approaching a period in which the Antichrist will emerge and facilitate a resolution between Israel and the Islamic Arab nations. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe to Grace to Prophecy.